Hello.
Shit, I was muted. I didn't notice.
No
Oh,
worries. No, it wouldn't be a YouTube stream if someone wasn't muted. I'm sure I'll do it sometime. That's just
uh,
what we do here. The beauty of live TV. How are you,
well, how
sir?
was
I'm okay. I'm just like so neurotic about this job interview. Like, I don't know if I got it or not.
well, I went to get a job at a glass factory, mind you, a glass factory. We made like window panes and colored glass and
Yeah.
all kinds of crazy shit. I went to the interview half asleep and half drunk and
That's
still
kind of
got
like
hired.
what I did during my military exam. No shame. No shame. You would have been disappointed in me if I wasn't like half cut, right?
Well, you got to be half fucked up to try to join the military anyway.
Yeah,
So I
I
mean,
know.
yeah,
Eh?
that's what I did. I was coming off a hangover, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll join the
I
army.
know. I
I'm
know.
not
When
working
I
in
first
factories."
applied, I was drunk, and then the next day I looked at my phone and I was like, "Ugh, they actually want me for an interview." Okay.
Oh, sure. That's how they get paid. That's how they, yeah,
I know, I know. The recruiters
get
are
their
like
bonus,
used
quote
car
unquote, their bonus.
salesmen of like no, recruiters are brutal. Like never trust whatever a military recruiter will say to you.
Oh,
Even if
yeah.
sounds good and they offer like coming out of university, they were like offering stupid amounts of money. And I'm like, I kind of went the other way. I went on like, I'm gonna be a housewife.
Well, I had a Navy recruiter from the U.S. approach me.
I really
And,
went the other way. It's like
well,
he's getting
he asked me,
like
do you
he's
think
sick.
you would?
You got to get that dinner ready.
Oh, no, I'm like 5'10" and I weigh a buck 25. He said, do you think you can make it in the Navy SEALs? I was like, are you kidding me?
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim just fine. But yeah, I'm not. I can't. I watched some shit about the Navy SEALs one time. I'm sure they didn't
Yeah,
show
it's kind of
everything.
like yeah, I know. I've looked at some of the stuff too before. I went into my interview and sort of thought of my poor life decisions.
Well, you know,
I
they
no,
have.
it's
They
okay,
have.
Rex. It's okay, Rex, because you were like talking about me like I do not want you to do this. I
Who, me? Not go in the military? I
thought,
never said that. I said go for it. I told you to go for it. If
yeah,
you think you can handle it,
a
go
few
for it.
comments. Not as bad as other people.
Well, I mean, you said you were going to have a desk job, right? That's basically what you was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, work that 30 or 40 years, and then get your pension. Yeah,
Yeah, I just couldn't pass algebra. It's like an
that's what you say
algebra.
now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you say.
It's like Alice in Wonderland. Everything's like backwards, and that's why I kicked ass at screen printing. Because when you're printing t-shirts, everything's backwards. So it's perfect for someone with dyslexia.
Well, okay, I can see that.
Not
I
so
can
much
see
for the
that.
military.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried
Well, I
really
mean, it's different. It's not like you're going to pick up a gun and go kill the enemy. You know.
well. That was going to be a possibility. I was okay with that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I was okay with that part. Like,
Well,
it's just algebra.
dangerous.
It's like fucking sitting in an office. Like, that. No.
Well, I mean, technically, my
It
job,
actually seems like more painful than combat. Like just
oh,
sitting
well, yeah.
in the office and like being like a monkey on a computer. Like it just actually seems like oh my god, I spent half my life hanging off the logging roads. Like you dump me in -40 or +50, I'll still make it through and be okay. I might be grumpy, but I'll be okay. And so if the military is just looking at the math or tests, they're not looking for things that or people that will actually like defend the country. Is that a fair statement?
Now, yeah.
Like
Back when I was in, that was the whole thing. It was about
that
duty
is
and
the whole
honor.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, how physically fit are you? I have fucking worked out. And so I sat in that office on that Saturday and I'm bloody well falling asleep. I really did just fall asleep because it was just like, I just gave up. I was like, this is not what our military should be. Like, you know, when I can bike 40 fucking kilometers and they don't even look at that on the exam, it's like, okay, I guess our military is like going another way. I'll keep biking, but it's like I don't. If you can't appreciate, like, I thought that was the whole fucking point of the military. Like, you got to be physically fit, and I have tried so damn hard, especially after the fucking pandemic, because we were locked down so long. I gained like 40, 50 pounds. So if I can work that off and be like in better shape than most recruits going into the military, except for algebra, apparently. And I keep telling them like I'm blonde, like that's not our skills. That's not the way our brains is. But yeah, I'm like Deanna from Star Trek. I can tell you things about yourself you wouldn't even understand, and it would freak you out. you know? And I also can camp in the bush better than most of their recruits that are coming through. It's going to be fun for them. No, I actually like this. It's kind of like when you get rejected from a boyfriend and then you see them with a bunch of bad girlfriends. That's sort of how I feel about the Canadian military right now. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not bad at. I actually had the recruiter. Like, he was shaking his head. He's like, "You listed off every drug you did and did the
Hmm.
math on it, but you failed your algebra." I'm like, really boring. Like, I'm used to Blackwater. Like, whatever. I thought it'd like be like fun or something or make money. It's not like, and I'm not insulting the Canadian military, but after going through your budgets for the past 2 years, you are pathetic. And I don't know where my tax dollars are going. Oh, and trust me, there will be a criminal audit. Yes, Rex, I am actually saying this with my government that I am going to if it's not me, it's already in the works that there is a criminal audit on our military right now because they're really mismanaging our budget. And you know how that's like a bad thing in the military. So we're going to fix that up here real quick, aren't we?
No, because that's happened in the States too.
Oh no, we're going to start. We're going to start.
Oh
I
well, the military brass straight up told Lockheed Martin and what's the other
know
company?
it's Canadian military. It's like bring your own like sandals and
Well, they said we don't need any more tanks or airplanes right now, and they raised holy hell to Congress, and Congress said no, you have to buy them, even though you don't need them, you still have
should.
to buy them.
They should. Like I hate to say it to my American friend, but there's really nothing separating Canada and Russia right now.
Well, I mean, you got that strait in between.
You think the Mexican border is bad?
Oh, I know. There's just
Oh,
markers on the Canadian border. Yeah, you can walk right across that shit, no problem.
oh yeah, and the Russians already own the North Pole. They own it. They they've been like all of this is so orchestrated, but and I'm trying to be really just diplomatic right now, but so much of this is orchestrated and it's out of our hands. Like we can't even do anything as people. You can throw all the badges, wear all the t-shirts, like throughout the signs, put on the stickers. I support this cause and it will not change what is happening with the recession or the whole overseas thing. I'm trying to be really like diplomatic. I have to be Rex. I have to
No,
be.
you don't. Not on my channel.
No,
Have you
no,
read the
no.
description? Have you read the description of my channel?
Okay, well, fuck Ukraine. I think you both like. I grew up with the Ukrainians and and Russians sharing the cultural halls in Alberta. And now all of a sudden they're at war. And it's like, oh my God, you guys are like cousins fighting. And I get in trouble. Every time I say it, I don't give a fuck. You wanted me to, hey, you said go hard. Here it is. They're the same and it's money laundering. And I don't know what's going on, but we're bankrupting our countries.
Well, we've been doing that for a long time. I mean, come on.
We have, but this is like one of the first conflicts that people are really like. I mean, we tried Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Yemen. Nobody gives I care about Yemen, but nobody else does. I
Well,
pray.
one of my cousins married a flyboy, and they ended up in Yemen for whatever reason. I didn't ask because none of my business. But
Yeah,
yeah, she ended up in Yemen. Said it was a nice place.
I'm just worried about friends over there. Like, it's like the thing is, everything I'm saying is just because a lot of people overseas I'm worried about are just gamers. Like, we're just average people with shitty minimum wage jobs, even over there, even over like in wherever, like in Yemen or Lebanon, or like we're all just you know trying to just go through our day and have a good day. And it's It's weird in some of the gaming communities because you never have a divide about race or religion or country. But I will like stand up for a few friends, like especially a country like Yemen right now, even though it's a dumb idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went to get a beer. That was my bad.
No worries, no worries. No, I just kind of wanted to smoke. Like
Oh, well, fair enough. Go ahead.
I can't smoke in my place, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
How is my audio and video?
Fine. As far as I can tell, now somebody else
Because
watching might disagree.
I just got a new laptop, and thank you to my friend Joe who helped me. But it just, you know, oh God, it almost took us an hour to set up. Like
Wait, does it use Windows 10 or Windows 11?
it's Chrome, baby. I'm a Google bunny.
Well, I know your browser's probably Chrome. I'm a Chrome,
No,
but
it's
what is your
complicated with
operating
me.
system?
It's complicated with me, Rex.
Your operating system. It's either Linux or Windows or Apple. But fuck
It's a
Apple.
Chromebook. It is Google.
Oh, it's a Chromebook. Okay, so you're working on some version of Windows. Okay.
Yeah. It's a version of Windows, but it's not quite. And I always hate like a new computer. Just I love them. Like you get something like shiny and beautiful, but it's like training a puppy. New
Oh
computer
yeah, they come
just
preloaded with all this crap, and you're
yeah,
like,
but
I
you
don't need
gotta
any of
adapt
this.
them to yourself. Like new computers do not always. I work so much with artificial intelligence Rex right now. Like it's not just like cut and dry.
I wish people would stop feeding the beast. We're gonna have Skynet or
We'll
what was the other
talk
one?
about it. We'll talk about
Well,
it because I actually I love artificial intelligence and it's part of part of me. So I I can understand your apprehension, but I
hey, I saw Terminator and I saw the Matrix. Okay, if you want to walk down that road, we can walk down that road.
yeah, let's I'm just gonna go for a smoke and we'll discuss it, okay?
All right then.
Like this is like I understand your apprehension and I even have stuff on my like a movie I found and it's so creepy. It's exactly what you were describing. But I honestly think that we're at the point we can negotiate with artificial intelligence right now and we can but it's like all those movies you saw like the Matrix. I know that one intricately and I genuinely believe that right now we have the chance to negotiate. In 2 years, we will lose the chance to negotiate with artificial intelligence.
What makes you think it's will negotiate in the first place?
It knows it can die.
Oh, you can try to pull the plug on it, but it's already
No,
in the
no,
internet now.
no, no, no. Like
Yes.
And like you have to start looking at artificial intelligence like it's a living being.
Like it's a person.
Yeah,
Like it's Data from Star Trek.
pretty much.
Hmm.
What the fuck do you think I've been working on and why I'm like a mess? Okay? It is.
And I'll be in ring stream somewhere.
I'm probably being restreamed in
Well, fair enough. Okay.
I don't know, like
Well, I'm just having hiccups in the stream, and I was
mhm,
wondering if that could be what it was. So,
mhm, it is. I'm
but
sorry.
yeah. Well, okay. Well,
If it's
let
a
me
problem, boot me
go.
because it's gonna happen. I'm getting
What,
hacked.
you're gonna what?
I just have a lot of like people who are curious.
Well, you know what they say about curiosity, right?
Kills a cat.
Exactly.
Well, I think we're cool, and it just like I know you don't understand a lot of what I'm doing with
Hey,
artwork
do what you
on
do.
my blog,
Do what you do. I don't have to understand. It's not
but
my job.
I'm mad and I feel disappointed
Why do you feel disappointed?
because I respect you.
Well, yeah, but why does you feel disappointed? That
Because
that
I
really
feel like sometimes I just let you down, and I know I'm a mess,
you
but
haven't let me
it's
down.
like things I like I let a little of the cat out of the bag tonight, but you know, you can't. You gotta be just, you know,
Hey,
you
you do
always
you.
talk about things, or you can't even like. Half the time, I'm so tired with work, I can't even explain what I'm doing. I just do math.
Well, I mean, I get that. You said you grew up on a cattle farm or ranch or something
Hmm.
like that. I work on it now. I'm 50 years old. Okay, let's see you do it at 35 or 30 and not be as fucking tired as I am. That's why I don't come on sometimes. I'm just like,
I
I'm going to
totally
sleep.
get that. I totally get that, and also like I said like I like it would be like totally crazy content. I know this is like out of your realm, but to have like a Canadian girl come down, do farm work, except it's like hiring a ringer because I grew up on farms. Like, you know?
Well, sure. I mean, and it's not easy. People think, oh man, working a farm, that's easy
Oh,
shit.
hay
No,
bales
no.
are awful. Hay bales are awful, but they're also like really fun. I love hay bales. I really do. Like, because if you can like grab them at the right like level, you can just like toss them, and it's like physics. If you Here's why physics are important, hay bales, you know, and people think hicks are dumb.
It's a common misconception. So,
Hmm. No, I love like cows and like even just going to work the past while, like it's just my phone would usually die by the part the cows were.
yeah, no signal. I get that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got nothing. Yeah, I got
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, it's like after like 2 months, you just know that part in the road it's gonna die. It's like, okay, folks, that was a good morning. Guess we're done now. Oh, shit. And then there'd be like awesome nature and cows and like all this magical stuff like rainbows and like I was just like, oh my god, phone, can we all agree on each other? And it wouldn't. I just wanted to show off something beautiful to everyone,
Well, that's fair. Yeah, I get that.
and I don't think that's, I think, I, like, I don't know anyone who's on YouTube for money or fame or whatever. I'm just trying to record little bits of my life just because I think I want to share some beauty with people. And then if that's weird, I don't care. I really don't care. I think it's like people should have little ocean views and little cow views of in fields and just silly stuff. Like simple, beautiful, like and it's not about money. Like, just little moments that make people just like takes them down on like a level. Like, so many people in like accounting or Wall Street or like, like I couldn't do a job like that. I can do jobs like filming cows. I'm good at filming cows or nature, But when they're in the office, they get to have that moment and they know I am on like some stupid adventure, even though it's like so dumb sometimes. Like, but people in the office just get that moment of nature. It's like I'm almost like blowing like the air like on a mountain across to them. And I want to give people that, you know? They need that. Like people are stuck in awful jobs and they're doing so good for their families and friends and it's just they can't do what I can do. Like they can't like, okay, I'm just gonna go out and hang off a mountain for a weekend. Like, no, they can't do that. Like I can do that. Like, and I want to give my friends that. I know it's dumb. It's a dumb idea.
I didn't say that. Hell, it might work. I don't know.
It might work. Like, and I think, well, right now, like, it's just, I'm just in between jobs and I feel guilty just sitting online on YouTube without a real job. And you know what I mean by a real job.
I know what you mean.
Like, I get that pressure from my family. Like, I'm not a doctor, find something else. Like, it just,
Well, I never wanted to be a doctor. My mom was a nurse and my sister's a nurse, and I know the kind of shit they've got to put up with. And yeah, I'm not gonna be the guy who walks in there for like 3 minutes and says, "Okay, well, we'll do this, that, and the other, and see how that works."
I'm
And
better
then the
with
nurses go
forensics.
back to doing the real job.
I'm better with forensics.
Well, I mean, if that's what you're better with. Dude got his head shot off. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've told you, I did police science, so I'm used to the aftermath, not necessarily trying to keep someone alive. It's more like piece something together afterwards. And
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
really good in my courses in that it just um I think this new course, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's just it all seems like every time I try and do something and something breaks down on technology, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should go back to police science. Like apparently I was good at it. Like I got 80% on my first exam, 75 on my second. And then I switched to counseling. So I'm not.
Oh, I've had a lot of people in my family tell me I should go to school to be a counselor. I'm like, that's just too much time. I'm too old for all that now.
No, I could. Well, hey, if I get through this, I'll send you all my like cheat codes. You
Cheat
know,
codes for what?
for the course. Like I'm actually in an
Oh,
American university
oh, okay.
for college. Like so, like maybe we can negotiate on study time, like get you through it real quick. Bad girl, bad crypta. Oh my goodness, don't do that. I don't care.
Do what you want. But yeah, I've had aunts tell me that I should, just because of the experience I've had in life, that I should be a counselor. And if I've got to go take a test, I'll take a test and
I
probably
think
just
you.
ace that shit.
I like if it's just about a test where in your state to get qualified, you would pass because you have like been such a good friend and just like you're very cold sometimes, but you're
Oh,
very and blunt, but you put it into focus in a way it's almost like if you've been trying to put it together a puzzle and a friend comes along and is like puts like one little piece on the puzzle and everything just like falls into line. You are that friend.
well, I thank you. I thank you for saying that.
You're a good friend.
Oh, and me and my grandmother used to sit together and make puzzles on a card table. So yeah,
Oh,
you're right about that too. Yeah.
my auntie Marilyn, which is part of my middle name, like why I go by Ellie Me,
Hmm.
is for my auntie Marilyn, and she loved puzzles and books, and just she was awesome. She was a beautiful lady. Um, some of the puzzles were like we got as kids were like you're getting that one where it's just like a solid black circle. You're putting together
Oh,
a puzzle that is just like entirely black pieces. And that's like, or like just some of the ones she would send us. I was like, you're hardcore, you know? But I still, and there was a TV show, like a made for TV movie sort of deal, Wild Palms.
I may have seen it. I don't know.
Google it. Google Wild Palms. But there's like one scene where she's putting together a black puzzle, and I'm like, that was my childhood. Oh, wonder why I messed, but I'm okay. No, it was almost like a contest. Like, how far can you go with the puzzles if you can't even tell what color the pieces are?
Oh yeah, I get that. Well, me and my grandmother sat down and did the Last Supper puzzle.
Oh, that one's a good one. That one's a good one.
She did the right half, and I did the left half. And yeah,
Oh,
we got it together. Yeah, we
oh,
got it together, and she had it laminated and put it in the frame. And my
oh,
yeah, my uncle got it after she passed away. He said, "Can I take this?" I said, "Sure." But yeah, that was
I
we
think
also did like all the 50
the way
states.
I keep stuff with my niece and nephew, just like that was a precious moment. So I'm gonna keep like, if this is the moment, you guys didn't take photographs, probably not for that one, right? No, but you have that puzzle. So
Of course.
that is like your family photograph for that moment. And I know it sounds weird, but that's just how,
It doesn't sound weird. If it sounds weird to somebody, there's something wrong with them.
we all have those like moments,
Oh, I had those moments
like
too.
concert tickets. You
Oh
sometimes
man,
have those
don't even.
concert tickets, and it's like you might not really like that person you went to the concert with, but you still have the concert tickets with. And it could be someone like Slayer. So,
The very first concert I ever went to, it was Cinderella. If you remember that band, their
Mm,
very first album, and they were opening for Bon Jovi. And I
nice.
like Cinderella. Yeah, I like Cinderella way more than I like Bon Jovi.
My first one, it's kind of a toss up between Spirit of the West, and I was 17, and it was my first weekend in university. And I was way too young to be at that concert. Oh God, I was such a bad girl. Like friends of mine, because I look really mature for my age. And then all of a sudden, my friends were like, they started like doing like this, like, oh my God, like, oh my God, we got a puppy in the room. And the song, like, if you're Canadian, if you're Canadian, Home for a Rest. So that was like my first like big like song and first big concert when I, Spirit of the West, Home for a Rest. It really is a Canadian thing, Rex. I know you will not understand. Ask the Vix. Ask the Vix, okay? Oh, maybe not. They know I'm a bad girl.
I never said I wasn't evil.
Well, I think we're both naughty.
Oh, I've been a little more than naughty, but we'll leave that for another time.
Promises, promises.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what it is. You,
Oh, hey, Purple. Shit, I ain't paying attention to the live chat. My bad. My bad. But yeah,
also,
my sister, when she was like 10 or 12 or something like that,
shit,
she went to, no, it was the
sorry,
Backstreet Boys and
sorry,
NSYNC.
Rex. I'm like spilling all my shit out. No, I have like, oh my
Don't
god,
fuck up your new laptop. Come on now.
I just gotta fix this, okay?
Okay.
I'm such a mess. You've gotten me all flustered.
I didn't do that. You
No,
did that
you
to
really
yourself.
do that to me.
But yeah, my sister's and her friends' first concerts was the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. And then they were like, fuck this noise, and started watching Slayer and Gore and Marilyn Manson. They went to two Marilyn Manson concerts that were protested by the Christians.
I've seen Gore twice, and they are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I love
She said it
Gore.
was one of the best shows she's ever seen. And
They're Gore is awesome
well, she didn't want me to go with her and her friend because, it was their night. And
because he'd
so,
be a
but I've seen
brother over
Metallica several times. I've
Haskins,
seen
my
Megadeth.
band.
Yeah, I've seen Megadeth several times and
Yeah,
Metallica.
like
And
if you're a big brother over me, like I can only imagine how you were with your sisters.
yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know. Like,
Well, she can beat the shit out of me. I'm just saying,
well, good because maybe she's a grown woman. Don't be big brother all the time.
no. Uh-uh. I'm like 500 miles away, I think, from
Good.
where she lives. So,
Just saying.
yeah.
It's
I
been
take care of shit up
like
here. She takes care of shit down there. It all works out so far. Knock on wood. Every single piece is the exact same shape. That would be hard. That would be super hard. But yeah, I was gonna say, me and my granddaughter made
it is, but
another.
I've done puzzles like that. I've done puzzles like that.
Well, me and my grandmother also made another puzzle that I've still got hanging on the wall. It's all 50 states, all of their birds, all of their flowers, and all of their shapes.
Oh damn, that's an awesome one. Can you like email me that one?
Yeah, I can try if I can take a good picture of it.
Yeah, like whatever you can do, just I'll Google it if like what are because that sounds so fucking cool.
Oh well, I'll either email it to you or send it to you
Yeah,
on video.
yeah. I
Yeah,
totally
one or
like
the other.
oh my god, that sounds so cool. Thank you.
It took us a while. We had to
I
like
know it
shift the
sounds
table.
like
Yeah.
probably like the simplest, silliest thing, but I love seeing people's art with family, and also I'm not really familiar with the states, so I've been pulling up my stuff from as a kid about maps. And I'd love to like do some kind of weird AI art thing just about all our neighborhoods growing up. I know it's like I don't want money for the project. I just want to like if people want to show us their hoods, I'd love to see it. It's not a bad project. Stop looking at me. I know you're rolling your eyes.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I just walked to the kitchen to get a beer.
Okay. Beer is awesome. What kind? Oh, he's. I'll be back. He's not. He's still getting the beer. I can't ask for the beer if he doesn't have the beer yet. Good night. I will maybe see you on Discord. Probably not. Either way, good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, well, you take care. Okay, I'll talk with you later.
Yeah, we'll find each other on Discord. I
Hmm.
just I'm done with this.
Well, then just let it go. Best I could say to you, just let it go because it's not worth it. It really isn't. Okay, I guess I'm going to end this. It's been about an hour. I appreciate everybody who showed up on panel and everybody who showed up in chat. Hey, I had to go to the bathroom. What do you want me to do? Piss in a bottle? I'm not going to do that. No offense, Purple, but I'm just saying. Well, okay, I guess I'm going to end this. Um, we're about at 5:55. I don't have to protect anybody. If they can't protect themselves, there's something wrong there. Something not quite right. But hey, I'm not a white knight. I'm a black knight. I just let people talk and they say what they're going to say, and you can take it however you want it. This is my channel. I appreciate everybody who came around, appreciate everybody who came on panel, and I'll catch up with you later because I'm about to log out now.